Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Before I start this story time, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on the merch today so far. Specifically the Earth hoodies. Those are already like almost half sold out, so that's fucking insane. They're still in stock though, so if you want an Earth hoodie and you want a phone call, that's the hoodie to get. And the rest of the merch is still doing great. Thank you guys so much. It's fucking so dope. This was my favorite drop so far, so to see it doing well and you guys liking it means the fucking world to me. Alright, I'm done plugging. I'll leave the link to that. You guys can get some if you want. Check it out. If not, I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'll leave you guys alone on the merch shit for a while. Anyway, today's story time is about a friend of mine, okay? And his party that he had that I was also at. Story time takes place about 2 years back. I was hanging out at his house. His parents were out of town, and he was throwing a party. And it was kind of like the end of the high school party. He was graduating, and he wanted everyone to come over, so he did. And he had one rule. He was like, guys, please just try not to post videos of this party on social media. And I was cool with that. And everyone else seemed to be cool with that. And that wasn't really the problem of the party. It kind of did turn out to be one later, but you'll see why. So me and my friend were hanging out by his bonfire. He had a bonfire going outside, and a lot of people were outside. It was nice out. And then he had the bright idea to try and add to the fire to make it bigger because it was getting small. And I was like, dude, just get more wood. He's like, we're out of wood. I'm just going to add lighter fluid to it. I was like, dude, trust me, it's a fucking awful idea. Don't add anything to it but wood. Seriously. He's like, bro, I know what I'm doing. I've done this 100 times. I'm like, no, you haven't. Stop lying. You've probably never done this. Don't do it. He's like, you're being a pussy. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. Fuck off. And he goes into his shed, and he comes back with a bottle of lighter fluid. And I was like, dude, not a good idea. He's like, trust me, I know what I'm doing. And he squirts it onto the fire, and immediately I realized he fucked up because he missed, and a big amount of the fluid went on the outside of the fire pit, and it caught fire to his grass. And it was pretty dry. It was in the middle of summer, so his grass caught on fire. He immediately started laughing because it's just grass, right? Like, no big deal. But he didn't realize that the grass that was on fire was connected to his fucking playground outside in his backyard. His family had one of those, like, half plastic swing set wooden playground things for his little sister, and it started to catch fire on the bottom where the wood was. And I was like, dude. And he's like, fuck. And I see him run back to the back of his house and start grabbing the hose. And I'm trying to stomp on it, but it's hard because it's, it's like a wooden structure, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really stomp on it. The base of it had fire around it, and it was kind of tough to stomp it all out at once. So my friend runs back with the hose, and he goes to spray it, and he didn't turn the water on. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck? The water's not on. He's like, oh shit, hold on, stay here. And he starts running back to where he got the hose from to turn the nozzle to get the water going through the hose. And I was like, what the fuck? And while he's doing that, I'm just stomping all over the place trying to get the fire out. And all of a sudden I hear him yell, it's on. I'm like, okay. And I start spraying the base of the playground, and the fire itself raised a little bit higher on the playground, but not high enough to be like super serious. It just burned this one leg of the playground where it was wood. I got that out first, and then I sprayed the grass, and then I sprayed everything, the playground and the grass, a few more times just to make sure everything was good and put out. And it was. I felt like a fucking G. I was like, damn, like that was some straight firefighter shit. By all means, I'm not a firefighter. I'm just making a joke. But seriously, like, I was like, holy shit, if I wasn't here and my dumbass friend was doing that by himself, it probably could have spread a lot quicker. But luckily, it didn't really turn into like a serious fire or anything. But the bottom piece of the playground was obviously burnt, just the little bottom part. And it was pretty noticeable because most of the playground had this wooden structure, this very light wood color, and then that one part was just fucking completely black. And I was like, okay, yeah, this doesn't look good. And my friend's like, bro, don't even worry about it. I'm not going to tell my parents. My sister never uses this thing anymore. She outgrew it. They never come back here unless they're getting the lawnmower, and they won't even notice. I'm like, okay, man, whatever you say. And he's like, yeah, dude, don't stress. So after that, everything was pretty much normal. The party went on for a few hours. Everyone left and went home. I slept at my friend's house. And the next day, I wake up to my friend's mom screaming upstairs. I was in the basement. And I walk upstairs, and I see her holding her phone in my friend's face. And I was like, what's going on? And she goes, why don't you tell me, Austin? You set our playground on fire last night? I was like, no, what are you talking about? And she shows me this picture that one of her friends texted her of the playground after it happened at the party last night. So basically, after it happened, someone went and took a picture of it and then posted it online. And I guess my friend's mom saw it and then asked the person for more details of what happened. And I guess the person told them that me and her son set it on fire. So I immediately was like, no. Whoever told you that is lying. I did not set that on fire. Your son was having a bonfire and it accidentally set on fire, and then I helped him put it out. And she's like, I said no parties while I was gone, guys. Come on. And I was like, I didn't throw this party. It wasn't me. And she's like, I get it. Whatever, Austin. You're free to go. I was like, no, I'll stay and help. And she goes, you're not helping. Just please go. And I was like, okay, fine. So I went back downstairs, gathered some of my things, called up one of my friends. I was like, yo, can you come pick me up? He's like, all right. He came and grabbed me. And I just felt really bad because I actually wanted to stay back and help my friend because I knew that she was about to fucking probably ground him and make him do a bunch of shit around the house. And I was totally willing to help him. But she wouldn't let me, so I left. And yeah, my friend got grounded. He couldn't throw any more parties. He had to help his dad take down the swing set and get rid of it because it was obviously a little bit damaged. And he was not allowed to have bonfires anymore no matter who was there. So yeah, my friend lost his party privileges, but I guess he never really had them to begin with. And that's pretty much the end of the story time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad that she didn't think I set her fucking thing on fire. I'm glad she believed me. Moral of the story is, don't play with fire. Just don't. And if you're older and you have bonfires, don't add lighter fluid to them. Like, there's a safe way to do things. That's not it. Just be safe, guys. Don't fuck with fire. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all for watching this video. If you found it entertaining, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Leave your guys' stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.